Yo, what is good, everybody? We are back. It is Bullcember, and today we got a full sender in the house. Welcome to my crypto garden. I've got Chris the teacher, and he's kindergarten. What are we gonna do today? Is this gonna be a rhyme session, or are we gonna come in here and we just gonna smash charts? Should I keep going with the rapping, bro, or should we just
Yes,
become
sir. Keep it
chartists?
going.
We just
Nah,
become
bro.
the most
Just keep
amazing
rapping.
list. Okay, want me to keep roasting these guys. Here we go. Y'all didn't even know, bro. I'm not even gonna unleash the lyrical ability on you right now because I don't want your heads to spontaneously combust. So I'll
Love
save
it.
that for another day. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to Leverse. This is your crypto garden with the hosts Trey and Chris Kindercharten. Kindercharten, that's what we do. We draw lines, just a couple of little circles and lines. Next thing you know, bags are filling up.
Yes, sir. It's another beautiful day in the Matrix. We're coming back with you another live stream. There's a lot going on in the space. We're continuing to talk about these types of projects, continue to educate you guys, and also find gems, talk about TitanX and all that good stuff. Sorry, I just want to buttle. But long story short, where are we at in the market? Everyone's freaking out about a altcoin correction. I think Rand Nooner was posting all over Twitter saying that altcoins are going to go down. He kept on posting about it. So he was like the biggest top signal or bottom signal ever. But here's the deal. We need to go through charts. We need to look at what's crack-a-lacking and then look at what's next. You guys are probably wondering what's going on with TitanX. And we've been charting TitanX. And I'll be real honest with you. Some of these guys, man, a lot of these TA guys, they make these crazy, wild connections saying that because if this happens to the chart and it bottoms out, then it must go up, yada, yada, yada. Look, we're going to give you like the real world view of what's going on with TitanX. So I think ultimately, when it comes to the build out of this ecosystem, there's projects out there. We're waiting for a major catalyst, and we got a couple coming up. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at some meme coins, and then we could be potentially talking about a new meme coin at the end of this live stream. But that's all depending on how many people get in here. So we got 20. We got 20 of you guys in the live stream right now. So if you want more alpha, share this out, like it. If you're on YouTube, share it out on YouTube, like it, all that good stuff. Also subscribe, because the more people get in here, the more info we get. If we don't get that many people, then I don't know, man. Maybe we cut it short. We can do 30-minute live streams. You know what I'm saying? So,
dude, 15
you know what I'm saying?
15-minute bangers, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So
5-minute new 5-minute live streams coming your way if we can keep the viewership real low.
absolutely, 5-minute live streams. I love it. I love it. Well, actually, let's talk about this sentiment, right? So, what's your thoughts on so the TitanX sentiment's low? What's that tell you?
Honestly, bro, it tells me that the chart, what it really tells me technically from a technical analysis perspective, that chart is it's like a pressure cooker right now. I can't really explain it any other way. That's the way I had to put it on my Twitter today. It's like a geyser. So I don't know how else to explain it to you guys. The pinnacle moment for TitanX is coming very, very soon. The charts don't lie. The charts will not lie, bro. It's just all there is to it. The historical evidence is there. So what it means is these people are scared. And that fear, I love buying that fear, baby. Give me that fear.
Yeah, the last part of that is what I was actually literally just about to say. Sentiment's low, so that's when we buy, man. I was just telling Trey, man, we just copped a big bag of TitanX, while all you guys were freaking out on Twitter. And the funny part about this is we tell you what we do, and then next, the thing actually goes ballistic. It was the same thing on Pulse Chain when everyone's like freaking out about PDI and PTGC, and they're like, "Oh my God, Pulse Chain's dead. Richard Hart abandoned us." Boom, pull the buy trigger, press that button, get that software code on my computer with PulseX, and just start buying like a maniac. So the main point I'm just trying to get across is if the sentiment is low, that is your bottom signal. If everyone's coming in and buying, and you see people posting photos of Lambos and buying dumb stuff, that's a top signal. And also, there's actually certain people that you can watch in the space that are top signals.
Yeah, there is everywhere.
Well,
Every single where.
I kid you not. We got friends.
The
Go
guys
ahead. Sorry.
12 months and the guys that call things 12 months ahead definitely aren't those signals. The guys who are, calling the CME gaps and, to come right back down to 73 right after it's crossed 100 K threshold and telling you to ape out of all your meme coins, bro. I just can't believe there's people that are fabricated out there like that. And they're followed by the masses.
Yeah, man. Look, if you're gonna be a sheep, you're not gonna make this. Like, you might as well just get out of crypto right now. Just don't even be in crypto. If you can't sit there and buy a coin and just chill and just do the opposite of what everyone's saying, when everyone tells you it sucks, when everyone sits there and is constantly yelling at you, saying every horrible thing, if you can't do that, you shouldn't be in crypto. That's what we had to do. Me and him, we had to do that with PDI. We did with the Tropa. We did with Bear. We did A18. We did with TitanX before the live streamer thing blew up. We were the guys that were talking about it. And when Joe Perry was talking about, oh yeah, I was following these YouTubers for a week straight before getting into TitanX.
Hi.
Well, guess who was talking about for a week straight on day one? It was me and this guy. And he didn't even give us the credit. He's like, oh, I just didn't want to mention their name. Well, guess what? It was us. And guess what? He does follow us. And guess what? When a new project comes out, he looks at our channel to get that info to create a video on top of it because he wants to be ahead of the curve, because that's how we move in this market. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he's not the only one, bro. Sami watches us. There's people. Everybody watches. Everybody watches this channel. Nobody wants to admit to watching it because why? Because when people hate you in crypto, it's either because one, you're doing something really right, or because two, you're a scamming piece of crap. There's no other way around it. So if you've recognized that Chris and I are not here to scam you, we're not here to promote uh, affiliate links. We're not here to take anything from you. Like, we have posted one affiliate link with Mike Dean so that you guys can get more analytics about TitanX. It's a discount code. So I don't really know how that, in crypto, you have to identify who's good and who's bad. And things may not always come packaged the way you think they're coming. So it's nice to flip things upside down.
Yeah, absolutely. And, like I said, I can't reiterate this enough. We bought PDI, Atropa, Teddy Bear, A1A. What was another popular one? We also bought HOA at a sub
Link,
100.
Piave.
We bought all this at a sub 100K market cap, and now they're millions. And guess what? Bear just hit $100 million market cap, and we bought it at 100K, right around 100K. So, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, it just is what it is. But, and what really got our name out there was the stuff with PTGC. Because, like, back in the day, there's only a couple people who are talking about PTGC. It was us, Gugod, and Coach. And then next thing you know, it spread like a wildfire. So cool, good stuff. All right. Well, I think that's enough trash talking. You got anything else?
We could do that forever, dude. We're so good at, I swear, being nice.
Yeah.
We're really good at being nice, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out to the Mo. Also, guys, I was on the Mo's live stream earlier roasting Mike Dean. Mike Dean has this problem where he doesn't train legs. I'm not sure what it is, but he might need to go get some professional help. You know what I'm saying? So just is what it is.
You need professional help, Mike Dean. I got you.
Yeah, I got you. So, all right, guys. Well, let's just get into TitanX price chart, because I think that is the big elephant in the room.
It's going down. It's going up. Oh, my emotions.
Emotional. Wait, we gotta get that button on Fresh and Fit where it's like emotional damage or whatever.
Emotional damage.
Something like that. All right.
Yes.
So what we got? Oh wait, we're in the wrong screen format. Let's go right here. All right. So what's going on with TitanX? Basically, from what I told you guys to begin with, why do we have this correction? Elliott wave triangles. Why are Elliott wave triangles important? Buy and burn. Exactly. This is the main thing I've been trying to get across. Trey understands it. I want you guys to understand it. When you see these little triangles form, that's because it's the buy and burn. The buy and burn comes in, buys up a bunch, people take profit. Buy up a bunch, people take profit. Buy up a bunch, and then you get to a critical point right here, And then if no one's taking profit, then it moves up. This is how the TitanX price chart's going to move with the buy and burn, with the DragonX stuff, and the whole 9 yards. Does that make sense?
Indeed.
It's not going to just go up like a was it a hockey stick all the way. It's gonna be like a hockey stick with these like little edges coming across.
Some more help.
Right. And so right when we were forming our next Elliott wave triangle right here, I mean, you can put it like right here. You could even say, I mean, you could even put it as low as right here. Actually, I'll probably put it like right here. Yeah. So right when we form this next Elliott wave triangle, which boom.
You didn't have enough buying to support the burning, baby.
Oh, I might have done this wrong. It has to come from, yeah, you have to start from a uptrend, a downtrend. Oh my God. Come on. So that would be B, C, and then D, and then E. So hypothetically, something like this should have happened. The time frame doesn't matter. The big thing is the motion, right? Guess what happened on this day exactly at point C right here? It was actually closer right here on November 3rd. Guess what happened right here?
Oh, it wasn't. Was it Volt?
No. I'll give you a hint. Why do we form these triangles? Remember, why do we form these triangles?
It's the buy and burn.
The V1
So
buy and burn.
A big buy and burn ended.
Yes, it ended and then broke down. You see that right here? Like literally, this is how I know what I'm saying. Like the stuff I'm telling you guys, this isn't me making stuff up and drawing charts and doing this crazy hypothetical. I told you that the Elliott wave triangles are based off of the impact of the buy and burn, and when that V1 buy and burn got exhausted, it broke down. So it tells me that the trading pattern's a good indicator for that. So what happened was it broke down and then it got into a bearish Elliott wave triangle. So you can have a bullish Elliott wave triangle, and then you can have a bearish Elliott wave triangle. So I believe this is a bearish contracting triangle. So the difference is when you come from a positive uptrend, then you break down. This is a bullish one. When you come from a negative downtrend and then you break up, that's a bearish one. So it's telling you that this is going to break down sometime soon. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it starts with that big correction wave like that, that is no bueno.
Right.
Especially coming out of a bullish flag.
Right. So we came down and we formed this bearish contracting triangle. And then right when we got to the point, we had this breakdown right here. And then now we're trading sideways. So basically the move from this triangle occurred and then broke down. And you know what's crazy is if you trace this, you can trace the top and the bottom from when it broke down. You're gonna get a very, very close target from that breakdown right here. I mean, it got front ran a little bit, but now we're in what I call the box of opportunity. So parallel channel. So now what we are in, and I'll put this right here. I mean, the lowest we could test that all-time low. I doubt it. And then I would probably say right here, this is your box of opportunity. So the main point I'm trying to get across is right when that V1 buy and burn ended, we broke down, and then now we're sitting here, and then we're just going to consolidate in this range for a very long time until something happens with DragonX, until the V2 TitanX buy and burn gets activated, or until we get a massive influx of volume. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so here, what he's saying is now all of you guys who your favorite tweet is, I don't have enough TitanX. Nobody has enough TitanX. I'm going to wish I had bought harder. Somebody give me some TitanX. I'll market buy. That's your box right there. We're there. We're here. We're now. Shut up. Go do it. Go talk about how awesome it is right now. Go buy you some. Not financial advice.
Yeah, so that's the main point. It's going to continue to trace sideways from here, in my opinion. and it could break down a little bit if we have a whale exit. That is within the realm of possibility, but that's what the charts are telling me. Now, I'm going to bring up the RSI, the MACD, and all these trading indicators. I know everybody likes to talk about them, but they're looking at, they're like, oh my gosh, the RSI right here, it's bottom out. It's forming an inverse head and shoulders. Oh, that's a cup and handle. It's time to go. I wouldn't, not so fast. I wouldn't say it's time to go yet, because in this case, we're just sitting down and it's just showing that we're getting less buy and sell volume. But the volume's like, because the volume's sitting a little bit lower, because after the buy and burn stopped, the RSI is coming on the bottom end, and it's saying that we're starting to see sellers getting exhausted as well as buyers. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm
So
seeing that same exact thing, and the Donchin channel is moving up. It's going. It was when you see where it's sitting at, when it's in that contracting Elliott triangle, you'll begin to realize the channel's coming up, and that has to do with the change in volatility. So it is pressure cooking closer and closer towards that supply cut. So that supply shock, I can see it. And so it's a very exciting chart, dude. And then this is exciting too. Talk about this.
yeah, so like I said, it's staying low right here. And just because it's staying low, you know, what traders like to do is they like to assume, okay, we're bottoming out, higher low, lower high, and then boom, see you later. But we haven't had necessarily a break in the RSI. You're looking for a massive break to indicate a trend reversal. Now, what I like to do is I like to use the MACD as a way to look at volume. And look back here. I'm telling you guys, I'm not making stuff up. You see how these candles are a lot bigger back here, up here? You see how these candles are a lot bigger? That has a lot to do with the increase in volume from that buy and burn. And then we get to about right here, and we saw the hyper buy side liquidity get turned on. And we had a bunch of sell volume, and then the sell was exhausted. And now we get a little bit of green, a little bit of red, a little bit of green, a little bit of red, a little bit of green. So what this is telling me is there's not much volume running through the TitanX ecosystem. So the main point I'm trying to say is this is how I determine we're just going to be trading sideways in this range for a very long time, for until we get a catalyst. You see what I'm saying? So what begs the question is, okay, so if we're trading sideways, number one, this is a great opportunity to make an entry, not financial advice. Not only TitanX, you can look at AlienX, you can look at DragonX, you can look at whatever project you guys like. There's a project out there for everybody, and you and a community, and all that stuff. So that is going to be the biggest thing to look at. But the catalyst that I'm looking at right now, I'm going to put this right here. So December 15th, this line right here is when we're going to have the Hydra miners claimed right here on this red line right here. So that's going to be in about 3 days, I believe. And then December 25th is when the vortex gets activated. So we have Hydra miners claim, and then the Hydra vortex gets activated. Do I still have my... Oh, they took away my notes. Yo, that's not cool, man. I literally had this thing with like notes and I hate Dex Screener. All right, never mind. All right, whatever.
My boy was kindergarten and they took his tools, bro. That's like taking your crayons, man. Anybody take my boy's crayons?
Man, I gotta go back and redo that all. Like I had notes of when the vortex on Hyper was gonna get activated.
Can you not just push Command Z twice, bro? Or Control Z twice and then see if it pulls it back up?
Nah, bro. This was because the count took it down a couple months ago, and I forgot to
Oh,
edit it. That's when it was.
dang, bro.
All right. Well, long story short, we'll just update this right here. So right here, first catalyst, we got Hydra miner claims. So a bunch of people are going to be claiming Hydra miners. Why do I bring this up? It has a lot to do with what's going on with DragonX, right? Hydra miner claim. So your Hydra is basically going to get a massive inflation on this day right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one, why did I delete that? Come on, man. There you go. All right. So the next one is going to be here, and this is going to be the start of the Hydra vortex on this day. right here. So Hydra minor claim. Let's see if I can make this look pretty. No. Ah, dude, I have this like back and forth on my if that deleted that, I'm gonna be pissed. All right. All right, we good. Yeah, I have this like thing on my mouse that allows me to click forward and backwards. And actually, I clicked it. All right. So Hydra minor claim right here. And then Hydra Vortex activated. So Hydra Vortex on this day. Boom. Cool, good stuff. So this is what to expect. You got the Hydra minor claim, and then you got the Hydra Vortex activated, and that's what's going to be a potential catalyst. And the reason why I say that is DragonX has the DragonX buy and burn for the token. So there's still ETH sitting in there. It still hasn't been activated. And in my opinion, these are going to be the two events as to what's going to determine when that's going to happen. See what I'm saying? And as to how I know a date or time frame, I'm not sure. They're not my projects. So that's what's going to have the biggest impact. And this is when we bring in that macro. I mean, our TA is macro, but we're bringing in like the market conditions macro, and we're merging with the TA. You see what I'm saying?
100%, bro. And that your chart gets me excited to know that I'm charting this out right too, because what you're showing there, that's where I'm seeing catalyst too. I mean, when I was looking at this chart in November, in the beginning of November, November 10th, or it was November 8th, I could tell we weren't going to really possibly have anything catalyst popping off from December 7th to 15th. You could see that was when the cloud support started to come closer to the line. The Donchian channel starts to squeeze up higher. So everything is squeezing in tighter and closer to that green cloud span. And that's going to be huge when I mean, the conditions right now are set up. It's a perfect storm. So, bro, I cannot wait to see this thing in a week or two, bro. Like, I'm definitely interested in seeing how these catalysts affect it.
Yeah. So we'll just see how it plays out. But I think ultimately that's what to expect in this type of scenario.
Pull that
And
back
then
up real quick. I'll explain what I'm saying. Okay. You see how at point A on the contracting triangle, pretty close there to there, where that red, you see the red candle that spiked all the way down to see that bottom? See how the channel comes up further down the line?
yeah.
See, I don't think you see where your box of opportunity ends at the bottom of the channel.
Yeah.
I see an even smaller window of opportunity that ends when the channel squeezes up tighter. See how it squeezes up tighter to
No,
the
I get
price
it.
action?
You're saying like right here.
Yes. See, I don't think it's going to drop lower than that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably just put it like right here because the one thing I will say is this is great for price action, but keep in mind a whale can come in and wick it down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
no doubt. Yeah, it's just a good volatility indicator, but I'm just seeing the volatility shrinking. That's all.
yeah, I agree, man. No, I mean, this was started by the Japanese I was reading about. You know, Japanese, believe it or not, when they first started charting, they actually used rice as candlesticks, and they were the first ones to create charts. And they actually used this as a major indicator, like way back in the day. So, I think ultimately, based off of what we're seeing right now, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Yeah. So let's take a look at the Fibonacci tool, and then we'll keep it moving. So on the Fibonacci tool, yeah, so we blew past the 2.36. We're in the 0.382. So we're basically trading in the golden pocket. So typically when you have a correction like this and you dip down about, what's that, like 88%, this golden pocket is the best time to load up. And when it's trading sideways, like this is a money load up opportunity. I mean, I would even put it like right here. I mean, this would make the most sense on psychological levels. So cool, man. Well, that's all I got for TitanX. Anything else?
No, I like that. That was a great session, man.
Cool. All right.
Here, you got a question. You want to answer a question or no? We want to move
Sure.
forward.
Sure.
All right, let's see if we can answer this without speculating too hard.
when ETH pumps, how much will the TitanX ecosystem rise naturally without any buy and burn? Say if ETH is around 6-7K. What's ETH's price right now? Is it like $4,000?
Probably close to 4K.
So that's about 4K. So I mean, if it goes up to, what do you say, 6K?
Or 2x almost. What?
So we'll say 2x.
Yeah.
So 2x would probably make this liquidity, the value of this liquidity, closer to, if it stays trading sideways, this will put it at about 7.5, 10. So that would probably be maybe like a 20 to 40% increase. Because keep in mind, half of it's ETH, the other half is TitanX, and that's assuming that nobody trades in between. So just from that rise, I would expect anywhere from, I would say 30 to 40% increase. Does that make sense?
Yep, 100%, bro. Easy enough. All right, we can move on now.
Yes, sir. All right. Hey, we got 112 you guys in here. Guys, please share this live stream out. Go down in the comments down below, tag a friend and all that good stuff. And I'll do an intervention with Mike Dean over the fact that he skips leg day. So, all right.
We got your number, Mike.
Oh man, we're probably going on Twitter and just see that getting tweeted everywhere. All right, so let's talk a little bit about AlienX. Now, AlienX, the liquid supply just dipped down below 70% right now. We got 70 liquidity pools, and Mike Dean is actually launching the Matrix token, which we actually talked about the branding and all that stuff. And I think it's going to be a great protocol. And this is one that I'm going to be covering a lot, is the Matrix token. So AlienX is going to be LPing with the Matrix token, and it's going to be creating this liquidity web. So not only is Matrix going to be plugged into the AlienX web, AlienX is plugged into the Enki and Alien Web on Pulse chain. So it's this crazy cross-chain liquidity thing going absolute berserker. So, and then also AlienX has been on the news. You know, the AlienX has actually been invading New Jersey. I don't know if you guys heard about that. You heard about the drones and stuff?
Yeah, dude. I heard all about it, bro. My name is Trenton, bro. We know where the aliens are at, bro. They're in New Jersey.
Bro, I kid you not. I kid you not. Those aliens, it was because of AlienX, because AlienX absolutely invaded TitanX ecosystem and Pulse chain. Now we're going after New Jersey. So the branding, the marketing budget behind this is insane. We got like,
it's crazy how much aliens love hot and trashy women. That's why they went to New Jersey, bro. It's nuts, bro. Their favorite, dude, hot and trashy.
Yeah. So that gives you that gets the point across. But you know, just a quick breakdown. I just want to bring up AlienX real quick. So AlienX is sitting at 477K market cap, and the project protocol has been burning its supply ever since TitanX has been coming down. So ultimately, what's happening is the price, AlienX has been trading sideways because the supply is being burnt. So once we start to get into that next phase, you're going to see the actual ecosystem play out. And the big thing is those liquidity pools, that 2% tax, is going to add to the deflationary mechanics behind AlienX. And it's going to be a true sight to see. Now, also the ratio of TitanX, it has been trading close to about 1.43 right here. 1.43. So it's been trading sideways, and it's actually been overall gradually going up versus TitanX. So it's been maintaining its position in the TitanX ecosystem. So, yep. So yeah, man, that's the last thing I want to say on AlienX. Any thoughts on that?
It just sounds like it's run by arbitrage magician robot overlords, bro. I love it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. AlienX doing some damage on the TitanX ecosystem and also in New Jersey. So it's pretty sick. So, all right. Well, with that being said, let's just get in the charts, man. We'll talk some charts.
Baby. And the timeline is silent. And the timeline is silent. 100K and the timeline is just crickets.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why everyone's acting so bearish, dude. It's like we just had a crazy breakout to 100K. I was like, man, these people are spoiled, man.
Yep.
I don't know, man. It's like some of these influencer guys, man, they really grew up with a spoon in their mouth, but it is what it is. um, yeah, that's actually easier to see. A, B. Can you see the blue better?
That looks nice. Like that looks Christmassy, bro.
Yeah, let's just do that. All right. So we actually formed a beautiful contracting Elliott wave triangle. We hit point D, broke out, came back down, hit point E, broke out again. Now we're coming back and testing out. So here's what this is telling me right now. We're getting ready to break out of this triangle and we're getting ready for the next leg up. Now, last time you were here, if you're here last time, we do have a target 130K right here. And if you guys want to get really, really, real specific about this breakout target, I mean, technically, if you trace the low to that high right here, let's see what the time frame gives us. Yeah, it's saying, yep, it's saying about, that's a little bit over exaggerated, but
The stars are aligning.
oh man, that's crazy. Yeah. So we're actually, check this out. It's saying that it's going to break out anywhere between 130 and 150K right around March near the blood moon. So, and we've been talking about this ever since then. So, I think the main point I'm trying to say, guys, what I'm seeing on this chart on the daily, we broke out, broke down, tested that breakout, came up. Now we're clear to go. So, I think that 130, 150K target is going to be slow, gradual coming up. So, honestly, bro, I think the end of this month is going to be bullish. I think we're going to start running really hard into the new year and basically into the inauguration. So that's what I'm seeing on this chart. Yep.
Some bullish news coming out of the new administration, bro. They are fired up about this crypto thing. It's not a better time to be alive being this crypto thing. You do crypto, bro?
No, I don't. I don't know what it is.
Me either.
So
Hey, Ted's in spirit, dude. Look at Ted, bro. Look at the chart. You see that?
I love it.
Merry Christmas to you and yours, Ted. No happy holidays around here.
Just straight work, baby. All right. So on the weekly, beautiful 3 white soldiers coming up. We had a doji right here, and then we broke past that doji, and then we broke back down. So curious to see on this weekly. I don't want to see us go and hit 89K. If we hit 89K, there could be a breakdown. I don't see that coming for this next week. I want to see us get a nice, beautiful close. Probably start testing 110. I think we flushed out leverage enough. I think we tested the all-time the lows of the range. And I think ultimately, just based on the daily chart, it's looking extremely bullish from that target, from that flag targeted outbreak. Now let's take a look at the monthly because we are halfway through the month. Yeah, dude, the monthly looks beautiful, man. So had a beautiful flag right here. I don't know why I deleted that flag, but broke out this beautiful flag, came up. Now we had 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to keep going. And so last time we were in this scenario in the bull market on that November right here, we had November was green, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and that was the top. So based off of that, make sure I do that right. It's saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that was the top. So that March, April time frame is still falling into that 130K target is what we're looking at right now.
Oh.
So I suspect we close green this month. We close green in January, and we close green in February. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and if that happens, bro, and the size of that candle is anywhere near the November size, bro, we could be zooming to Richard Hart levels, bro.
Yeah. So I think
How
overall,
huge
man.
that candle is.
Yeah, I think overall, man, the chart looks absolutely beautiful. So we do have that breakout target of 130K right here. And then we also formed that cup and handle on the monthly, which is 130K target. So, I mean, that's two indicators telling us with that flag breakout and then also with that cup and handle, we're looking good to go. So, yeah, man. I think overall, man, it's looking good. Last thing I also want to look at on the weekly, let's do a fib. Let's do a fib analysis real quick. Yeah, so that 130K is about, it's at the 2 level. Actually, let's look at where we're ranging. Yeah, so check this out. On the Fibonacci, when we came up, we're now touching the 0.88, which is this little orange line right here. Tested that one, and then now we're bouncing off of it. So, yeah, it's looking good. All right, anything else on the price of Bitcoin?
No, sir. That's good. Good enough for me, man.
All right, cool. All right. Let's go to Ethereum. What are you doing? Let's see what Ethereum's doing. Oh man, look at this. So Ethereum just tested the local highs real quick. So right now Ethereum is in the weekly, it's just ranging, trading sideways, flagged out, broke out past that flag, came down, tested the breakout,
Huge.
and then now we're getting to the next phase. So we had a beautiful retest, and if we get that weekly close, as long as the weekly close doesn't go back into the flag, we're good to go. So we don't want to go below 33,500. Otherwise, we might have to range back in that flag. But because that's happening, I think we might test all-time highs for Ethereum, maybe close to the end of this month is what I'm thinking, or at the beginning. Now, let's take
That
a look
wick
at
is huge, bro. That wick, bro. At the top
this.
of the flag. Woo.
So looking at the daily, what I'm seeing right now is we came out of that flag, broke up, broke down, tested it, came up, bullish engulfing candle, and then we got another green candle coming up, which is telling me that that was the back test. Now we got to test all-time highs, which is going to be about 4,100, and then we start moving up from there. So I think ultimately, just looking at this, if we can test the recent local high right here, then we can move up to the big dogs over here. And that's what these lines are representing. We have the previous all-time high right here, and then we have another all-time high right here as well from the double top. So I'll put this right here. Let me go on the day weekly. Yeah, so come up here. We tested that resistance right here, and the next one we test 4,400, which is going to be the previous all-time high. Well, local all-time high, and we get up to the all-time high at about 4,869. So yeah, man, I think we're gonna slowly come up here and test all-time highs at the end of this month. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's pretty clear. It's prime, bro. Like that. You've thought enough for me, bro. Thank you.
Good stuff. And then that breakout, let's look at some targets on that one. Right here. So our breakout is we're looking at about 10K is what the chart's telling us right now, about 10K. So, I mean, this thing could go as high as 12K. Some people are calling for 20K, but I think 10K is a nice, good conservative target. So cool. All right. Any last thoughts on that?
Load your bags, boys.
Yes,
Gals.
sir.
Get you some ETH set aside for gas.
Yes, sir. All right. Now let's get to Bitcoin dominance. I think this is what a lot of people are freaking out about right now. So we came down, broke down, came back up, tested that swing low, broke down, and now we're hitting resistance right now. So what I'm seeing right here on Bitcoin dominance is what we saw in last market. We had that breakdown. This one was a little bit of a sooner breakdown, and we started creeping out, tested the breakdown, and then broke down. So I think the big thing right here is in this scenario, we actually topped out here. I don't think we're going to top out here. I think we come back up here, potential retest of the all-time high and then come back down, break down. Now, the one thing I want to get across here, if I come back to Bitcoin dominance, this could be a retest coming up here, just testing the swing low, and that could be our retest of the breakdown, which when I say break test the all-time high breakdown, this could be that retest, and then we break down. Does that make sense? I know it sounds really confusing.
No, it's really not that confusing. I mean, you basically just showed a different style of cup and handle that's doing the same thing. So all we're seeing here is that that's retesting that swing low, and that it may have already happened, so we can see a breakdown possibly soon.
Yep. And we just look at this invert scale right here. So this is just the chart flipped over. When we hit that double top. So this is like the double top right here. This is forming a Adam and Eve. Mm-hmm. And so the trend pattern is saying that if we break down from here, we come all the way up to about 54.97%, which is where we did right here. And then we bounce off of it. So we actually test this pattern like to a T. So what I'm thinking is we came here, we broke back down, and then we're going to come back down to this line right here, about 55%. And that's going to be the make it or break it case. Does that make sense?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. So I think that's the big thing where I would probably want to keep an eye out on. Right here, 55%. And then once we hit that, altcoin season, baby. So any thoughts on that?
Nah, bro. That's it. That's it, bro. Simple enough, man. We've been here, been doing this, and I think it's pretty plain and clear.
Yeah. So I like what we're looking at here. You know, 3 candles down the weekly, broke down, boom. And then let's take a look at the monthly. Came up, doji. Then we had a big bullish engulfing candle. Then we broke down, and then we came back down. So it's saying that the doji was in play. So when you have a doji, it's saying that you're going to get a reversal. And usually it's within the 2 next candles when that happens. Sometimes dojis don't play out, but it's very rare. That's what I notice. So cool. Any thoughts on that, my man?
Nah, bro.
All right.
That's good.
Cool. Yeah, we don't do BNB. So
yeah, somebody texted me today and said Pulse Chain's getting listed.
Oh, really? Is that true?
Yep.
Are they like actually listing themselves or?
Yeah, let me look real quick. Let me verify, double verify. Who said it? Who was telling me? Which way? BNB. Yeah, Brock. It was Brock. Brock let me know this morning. So I'll have to look more into it, but yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
All right, Brock, if you're wrong, I'm gonna block your number. I'm just kidding.
Yep. You're blocked, Brock.
I'm gonna block your number, dude, if you're wrong. That's a good way to get blocked right there. Oh, check this out. The BNB chart followed the 50 EMA to a T and then just bounced off of it. That's cool.
And the Wyckoff schematic, it looks like.
Yeah, it's definitely about to go through. I believe it was a phase E, the Wyckoff schematic.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So quick analysis, just looking at this chart for BNB. For all you guys that degen over there, we are OG BNB guys. We were on the the Ponzi dApps back in the day. So trading sideways in this flag, broke out, tested the breakout, broke down, came up, tested all-time high, broke down. So I think we're going to see a massive breakout in BNB very, very soon. And there's a good chance that this cup and handle, which basically looks almost the exact same as Ethereum, is going to be absolutely massive. So let's look at this price target real quick.
It's like the redheaded stepchild of crypto. I love it.
Yeah, 1,200 to 1,000. It could go a little bit higher than that, but yeah, that's what we're looking at. Yeah, 1,200 to 1,000 on that target. So cool. All right, good stuff. Well, let's get over to some altcoins. Let's see if we got any comments or anything.
I got this already.
What? That may or may not be true. That may or may not be true.
My boy Shrey is in the trenches, bro. He plays on B&B and he gets into some of the strangest cults.
Yeah, Shrey's. I'm pretty sure he's like a shapeshifter, man. That guy's like.
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
He always like. I remember like he sends us meme coins and he sent us Omikami, and I remember, bro. Like he finds the smallest communities and like the biggest gyms ever. And I'm like, how do you find these things, man? It's crazy. So yeah, he's definitely a great gym finder. Shout out to ShreyOX. So
Yes, sir.
all right. Yeah, so let's just go through some meme coins because we haven't really done this in a while where we just go through like our plays and then maybe we can add one at the end or maybe not. We'll see. Teddy Bear. All right, so if you guys are a big Pulse Shane guy, you like Pulse Shane, Teddy Bear's on an absolute rip right now. And the one thing I'll say about Teddy Bear is this is a very difficult chart to analyze. But I've been trained in the ways of the TitanX and Atropia ecosystem liquidity pool. So I actually have somewhat of an idea of how to read these charts. But basically, what happened with the Teddy Bear price chart? So right here, you have something called a diamond top. You see how this forms like a diamond?
Yes, bro. I'm learning new things right now. Come on.
So what happened was we came up, went crazy, broke up, hit the all-time high, double top, and then broke down. And then this formed something called a double top, form a diamond top. So this diamond coming across here, it's saying that, all right, we have a bunch of buyers, then sellers, and then they're like, oh my God, it's dipping. Let's get back in. Buy. And then boom, multi-long correction. So these diamond tops, you got to be extremely careful. You can, if you're a pro at this stuff, you can easily identify them, but it takes a minute if you're new at it. So what happened was Bear hit that diamond top right when it was trading like this way, came back down, and then absolutely exploded based on the PDI news. And so now it's sitting at like $100 million market cap. So based on what I'm seeing on this breakout, let's put this in log real quick. Oh, wow. I got really close to it on log. All right, there you go. We just hit the 2.618 fib, and then it's breaking down a little bit on the weekly, and now it's coming back up, and then our next target is going to be 3.618. So about 38% increase. So what's that? $138 million market cap. And then if I look right here from this local top right here, we came up and hit the 3.618. So when I see these fib levels get hit, this is telling me that there's actually a bot running this thing, because they usually hit these psychological levels, sell down, buy back up, and then come back up. So overall, man, I think Teddy Bear is looking great. This thing's looking at $121 million market cap. I think this thing could get to like, God, man, like 40 billion, dude. 40 billion is what I think Bear can get to. So
Astronomical, bro. That would be one of the biggest senders of the whole cycle. No doubt about it.
I personally think Teddy Bear is going to be one of the top meme coins on Pulsion. And guess what? Guess what project burns Teddy Bear?
Inky?
Inky. Yeah. Inky's in the Teddy Bear ecosystem. So it's actually supporting Teddy Bear. It's actually burning Teddy Bear since it launched, man. So,
Dude,
good stuff. All right. Anything else before we move on?
so you were saying at the end you're seeing a lot of bot activity on this token particularly.
Yeah.
The robots are in control. Love it. Hell yeah. Move on.
All right. Let's check out Alien. So Alien is within the AlienX Enki liquidity matrix. It's a project protocol on Pulse chain. It burns all the PTGC multiplier tokens. It burns PTGC. It rewards PTGC. This is probably one of the most slept on projects in the entire ecosystem, and it's been out for a very long time. It came up, topped out about $4 million market cap, and then broke down. And in this process, burned over 25% supply, and then now it's slowly coming up. And what's great about Inky is it's actually burning Alien. That's part of the reason why we're getting these beautiful waves coming in. Now, what's going on with Alien? Since it broke out, we're trying to get the target of this cup and handle coming up, which is right here. This is our first target, and I guarantee you the bots are looking at it right here. Now, once we get up to this target, there's a good chance we might have some resistance, volatility, maybe a little bit of a breakdown. In my opinion, that will come up here, form another cup and handle, and then we get to go for our bigger move. And when I say bigger move, it's when we blow past all-time high, which will give us I'll do some mental math. So that's about a 3x from here. So that would put it at about close to a $10 million market cap. So in my opinion, Alien is slowly going through its wave 3, and its first target on its wave 3 is going to be $10 million. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So based off of what I'm seeing right here, we had a beautiful correction, came back down. Now we're starting to break out, came up, hit front run the 1.618, and we're starting to go. So this is probably one of the best looking charts on Pulse Chain. It plays in the PDGC narrative, and it's at a $2 million market cap. So the main thing I'm trying to get across with this is we told you guys about Teddy Bear. We told you about PDGC. We told you guys about TitanX. We told you about, what was it, Megals. We tell you about all these coins, and this is in what's another one did we tell them about? Rat BTC. You remember the Rat BTC, FUD?
Well, I'm pretty sure over a year ago you posted BTC is fool's gold and WPWBTC or you said BTC is pyrite and PWBTC is real gold. Only real OGs will know the difference.
Yeah, well, that, and remember when Richard Hart fudded Rat BTC on Pulse
Because of
Chain?
the keys?
Yeah. So
Yes.
we put out a tweet and we said, yo, Rat BTC FUD opportunity, blah blah blah. And then the maxis came in, they're like, oh my god, the keys. Ah! We bought it for $50 a pop, and now it's sitting at, was it like 1,300? Like, bro, I was buying like a maniac. Well, guess what? In this type of scenario, I'm telling you guys about Alien, and then we'll talk about Inky. These are projects that the maxis haven't figured out because they're not smart enough to figure these things out. And so we're telling you because they buy tops. We tell you when to get in on the bottom. So that's how this usually works. You know, we front run these losers and we secure the bag. Does that make sense? So
Most hated, baby. Most hated. It's okay.
yeah. So like I said, Alien has by far the best chart ever. It gets into the PDGC ecosystem. It burns these tokens, and you also earn these tokens. So you can actually earn multiplier tokens as well. So yeah, man, love Inky.
Hey, so quick, can you go back to that just real quick? I just want to know for my own knowledge. Where did its wave going through its 5-way Elliott wave? Where did it end?
What do you mean?
Is it in wave 3 right now?
Yeah.
Thank you for just appeasing me on that. I just want to see that. That's all.
So we're like right here. So we came up. This is wave 1. We just completed wave 2, and now we're getting into wave 3. And wave 3, it's probably going to be something like this. Wave 3 is the most violent move to the upside. So it's going to come up here. And then you have wave 4 come back down. And then wave 5 isn't like wave 3. It's going to be something like this.
Okay.
This isn't, I got to do like the actual calculation on it. But main point I'm trying to say is we just begun wave 3. So we ended wave 2, and now we're in wave 3.
Yeah,
And
that's a beautiful start to wave 3, bro. It's almost like if you eliminate what's on the chart before it and you look at that part of the chart, you could tell that there's probably what there's is there more tokens besides Anki buying and burning alien as well?
it's just it has LPs and then you got Inky buying burning alien.
Okay. So bots are going in and out of those LPs. Anki's doing its thing. It's got several catalysts plugged into the PTGC ecosystem, bro. This thing's it's got narrative embedded.
Yep. So and then if you like to do Bill's TA, he likes to use the log scale. I don't really like to use log scale because I don't know, my brain can't really wrap around. I'm not smart enough for that stuff. But when it comes to Elliott wave theory, it's easier to see it on a log scale. So point of reference. All right, we gotta keep moving. All right, let's take a look at Morpheus. See what Morpheus is doing. Oh yeah. Also, aliens buy and burns itself as well. So shout out to the homie Goo God, and then shout out to Bill the Bull.
What's
The
up, guys?
33 Life Path. Good to see you guys.
33 LP, bro. Interphasing.
All right. So what we got with Morpheus, another TitanX ecosystem altcoin that I absolutely love. So what we got rocking and rolling right now. Let's see. Will this let me do that arrow? No. Where's that like curve? Here you go. Arrow path. So basically Morpheus coming down here and then coming up, boom, 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 boom. Cup and handle right there. So we formed that cup and handle, came back in. Now we're coming back up. We retested that neckline right here at the yellow line. And then we're coming back and we're testing it, retesting the neckline again. So how I see it just on the overall price chart, it's showing that cup and handle. And then we got the breakout target right here. But until we actually get a confirmed breakout, that target isn't in place. So that means we can test the neckline 2 to 3 times after. And one thing I learned about these price charts is what the market maker likes to do is it likes to come in here. Why am I? It likes to come. God damn. 1 second. So what the market maker likes to do is it likes to come in here and do this like cup and handle right here and be like, okay, this is a cup and handle right here. But then right when it gets to that neckline, it'll break it down and then come back up and then keep breaking it down just like that. And it's just a way to screw with you. So there's a good chance that there could be a market maker in this protocol or just in the TitanX ecosystem, and it's playing this game of okay, every time it touches that neckline, it will break it down just to flush people out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bots are following smart money, bro. That's what they're designed to do. Flush you out. Okay, I like it.
So right now, Morpheus actually broke out versus Peg versus Dragon X and got up to about 4 zeros, and now it's sitting at a 0.35 ratio. So what this is telling me is you're actually earning more in Dragon X by holding Morpheus. So this is actually going up versus Morpheus. It's actually forming another cup and handle right here. So cup and handle. And there's a good chance the ratio could get up to 1 and 0.59. So that would actually double the amount of Dragon X if you were to hold Morpheus. So it's looking good. Any thoughts on Morpheus?
Yeah, I mean, you're just saying you can 2x your Dragon X bag by using a leverage play that we've been talking about for over a month now. So definitely an interesting topic if you like crypto.
Yes, sir. All right. Omikami. So I got to talk about this project protocol because I had a lot of friends actually dump this project. So, and the funny part about it was when a bunch of people were selling, I was actually buying. so here's what happened. We had the grand reveal right here, and long story short, nothing really happened. It was just a massive tweet that came out, and then a crazy sell-off coming in here. Then we broke down all the way down. Then we came up and traded sideways. And I think we had another breakdown right here. And this was because they're saying that the photos or the videos for Omikami were fake or something like that. Because the rumor is Ryoshi is tied to this project. That's the rumor. So the guy was posting these videos of these tweets and texts, and then it just broke all the way down to, I don't know, it must have been like a $5 or $10 million market cap. So right when I saw that, I was like, all right, that is the biggest buy signal I have ever seen in my life. And so jumped in, and then from there, this thing is up a 3x, a 4x from that FUD from that FUD event. So what is the Omikami chart showing me? I got an Adam, I got an Eve, and if we break out this Adam and Eve, it's time to retest all-time highs, baby. We'll test this local high right here. So we got to come up here, test this. There's going to be some resistance. That's why this yellow line's right here. Test this out right here when we come up here, and then boom, test the all-time high. So in my opinion, I think Omikami is going to be a multi-billion-dollar meme coin. I think it could get to 60 billion very easily. So yeah, man, any thoughts on that?
I've got a question for you, bro. Why would you not want to look at this chart in log?
What do you mean?
Would you look at it in log and see what changes, and just explain to me
What am I explaining?
why the chart changed so much like that?
Because log, so basically, so on a regular scale, what this is doing is it's taking the amount of the price per tokens right here, and it's just doing it based off a decimal point. So it's zero, it's 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04. So it's like a universal price point coming all the way above, right? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
So that's constant. Now in log, what it's doing is it's actually adjusting to account for action at the lower end. Because let's say your market cap starts at like a 40K market cap and it goes up to 20 million. You're not going to be able to see the price action at the lower end. So what log does is it changes the scale so that it reflects the entire chart from when it began, and also puts it on a unified scale tailored for that said chart so that it's easier to read when it comes to price performance.
I like it. Okay, thank you very much, bro. That was a nice quick breakdown of log for me, and I know that was off the cuff, so thank you for that. You can continue on.
Yep. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah. Fibonacci. All right. Now let's do this real quick. Whoa. So let's look at some psychological levels. Actually, I kind of want to clean this up a little bit because it looks like I just put a crown all over this. All right. So let's get rid of all these crazy hoopla lines. Let's put some real lines in. So I agree with this one. We definitely got a magnet here. I think the magnet right here is going to be a little bit lower, just in my opinion, right here. We'll have a magnet about right here. A magnet about right here. And then the last magnet is probably going to be somewhere all-time high right here. Boom. Cool. So what I suspect right now, we're getting some resistance at this magnet coming up here. Test it out. Then we come back up, test 0.057, then 0.06. So your box of opportunity in this situation is going to be between 2 cents and 4 cents. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, overall, man, Omikami is a beautiful chart. I'm still bullish on this project, still loading up the bag. Any thoughts on this?
The homie Omikami loading up at 0.2 to 0.4. I got it noted.
All right. And then Ether Vista, baby. Let's freaking go. So I was actually doing some TA before this, and Ether Vista is in a massive. So if you guys know EtherVista, it's basically a DEX. It's also a pump fund platform on the blockchain. In my opinion, I think they're going to try to give Uniswap a run for its money and flip it. But that we'll see that later on the market. So this thing came up, absolutely exploded, came up, and then I believe this hit a $75 million market cap and then just recently broke down. Now, what I'm seeing on the EtherVista chart is it's forming a massive Elliott wave triangle, and this is a contracting Elliott wave triangle coming across. So we just hit point C, coming back up, about to hit point D, and then maybe we'll have point E at about $35. So in my opinion, when we break out of this Elliott wave triangle, we're probably going to hit somewhere around $120 million market cap for EtherVista. So yeah, man, I love EtherVista. I think this is a great project. I think we need this type of pump fund platform on Ethereum. And keep in mind, they're making tokens like really cheap. And it's just so that the average Joe can create them. And it's basically going to be a huge competitor to not only Pump Fund, but Uniswap. So yeah, man, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it just makes me curious about Pulse Chain, man. Honestly, I know that's out of the blue, but do you think there's going to be first movers that create EtherVista like platforms on Pulse Chain?
9inch has Coin Hub.
Okay, interesting to know. Okay.
There's already one over there. I think the thing about Pulse Chain is not many people are DJing on it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. It's gonna be like native to Sol and ETH, where all the degenerates really play, and BNB, maybe even over there.
Yeah. So once we get a Pulse Chain run, I think CoinHub will do well. I haven't really looked into it. I know I follow K9. K9's a really good dude, and I think he's really funny. So there's more information from from him, but I think ultimately they did create this pump fund platform that plugs into 9inch. So
Something interesting to look at. I know that was a tangent, but it sparked my brain up, thinking about how these things are going to transfer from chain to chain.
yep. All right, Inky. Okay, so Inky, and this will be our last one. We're gonna call it all good in the hood because I want this turned to a long live stream. Plus, I need to go to the gym, but I don't skip leg day like Mike Dean. So
yeah, that's right. My legs are sore right now, like Mike Dean from yesterday, because I hit legs.
Yeah.
Mike.
So cool. So what we're looking at for the Inky price chart, we have a Elliott wave barrier triangle coming across. So we came down 0 to A, B, C, D, and then E. Now we're slowly trading across. So we're getting very close to the next movement on Inky. And in my opinion, if we don't break down past, I believe, 5 zeros and a 1796, we come up here, test the whole time over here, and then we start for our next leg up. So I think Inky is looking absolutely beautiful. This ties into the PTGC, the alien ecosystem. It's tied up with DAI, PDAI, PRAP, BTC, Atropa, and Teddy Bear. It burns those tokens and it also earns reflection. So this is another token. Like I've said, $1.7 million market cap. This is another token that the maxis aren't talking about that they'll probably FOMO into once they see the green candles. So, yeah, man. So, all right, bro. Well, that's all I got. You got anything else?
No, man, that's it, bro. I like ending on Inky, a testament of blockchain innovation, showing that the robots are in control, bro. We got a lot of robot protocols. Pretty sweet, dude. I'm loving this action, man. I'm loving this action. It can't be. You just wake up and look at crypto every day. Keep clicking until you have a chef. That's all I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good stuff, guys. And guys, please do us a favor. Follow the verse down below. Share this live stream out. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.